work. I will go.
Our plan will succeed. Watch this.
I make the sacrifice.
They won't notice.
Let's do some body. Yes, it's good.
So generous of you. You are going to like this.
We'll get there soon enough. Let's go where it is safe.
Quick, ready yourselves. Shall I push the button?
Perfection.
Hello, hello, good evening. Welcome to another live stream. So tonight we have got a pretty epic match, if I don't say so myself. It is a best of 13, sponsored by the one and only AKABolony. So big shout out to him for yet another event to keep us all entertained. I mean, we have DoMiNaToR against Easy Fargo. Now, this is a, as I say, a best of 13. The format is in the description, so we're going to be kicking off with a GLA mirror on Tournament Arena, and then we've got random reverse from there. The players are with me, and as promised, guys, we have a little surprise. We have a webcam, so we are going to just check the latency here. DoMiNaToR says yes. Nothing from Fargo as of yet. And do excuse the hair, guys. The wife has had a hack at it, but we are doing our best. It's not in the best state, this set of hair. Mart Smart says Fargo feels like he is a superstar, makes all of us wait. Hello Millard, hey AKABolony, welcome everybody. Okay, so it has gone down to 10 latency here. There are a few freezes though, so I can see the players suggesting we go Radmin, which we may well do. Let's have a look. Definitely a bit laggy. Yeah, Fargo's already suggesting go to Radmin. Couple of freezes. Yeah. Think we're going to Radmin by the look of it. Fargo has actually been lagging quite a bit in Game Ranger. I'm going to blame Fargo for that. So we'll just hop over to Radmin. Let's get this loaded up.
Challenge everything.
Alrighty, we are on the Radmin. Let's get the screen back in business. So what are your predictions tonight, guys? I've not seen Domi in too many 1v1 challenges, so I'm going to be bold from the start, and I'm actually going with Fargo for the win. Think it'd be a close set. I guess it depends a little bit on the random reverse. But yeah, I'm going to go for Fargo. So what about you guys? Wraith says 5,000 subs and we get to pick your hair colour. Could be a thing, although for my work that would not be ideal. But having said that, work is not back at the moment. So it seems like the players are happy. DoMiNaToR's good to go. So we are going to be hopping into Tournament Arena with a GLA mirror. So what are we expecting here? We're expecting about 5 fake barracks from Fargo. Are we expecting 3 supplies from DoMiNaToR? The scoreboard could be Domilix and Fargo. That is true. DoMiNaToR with the have fun. Fargo with the have fun. Okay. Very polite so far. Just give it one game, guys. Just give it one game. The easy will start. Alrighty, so in the bottom right of Tournament Arena, we have in the blue with GLA, Fargo. And in the top left, in the green, again with vanilla GLA, it is DoMiNaToR. Nothing too crazy from the players as of yet. So we are seeing Barracks drop down. We are seeing that boxing. The Fargo almost trademark at this point, where he will box normally every single supply he makes. So there is the box from Fargo. DoMiNaToR, is that a box there? I mean, I think that is actually open. And this is, of course, very open. But Domi going aggressive by the look of it, preparing a TT. Fargo as well preparing a TT, but will be a little bit delayed actually. There is the other fake barracks from Fargo. So has DoMiNaToR prepared for this? He said he's been playing quite a bit lately and he's been trying to prepare a bit for his games. He feels it makes a difference. Has he prepared something here? Because he has got a forward tunnel and that TT is going across the map. So there, that's what we were talking about. It is way faster than Fargo's, but he is heading straight for a tunnel. And ooh, just gets the arms dealer to the hole. That was actually very important. If he'd have failed to get it to the hole, I would have probably already given Fargo the win here. But that has set him back a little bit. Let's keep our eye on the TT here. Getting a bit of a crush. No, he's not. He's just going to take the supply. So Domi's economy is a bit wrecked at the moment. He does need to cause some damage to Fargo. Fargo's dropped down some defensive tunnels, so he's aware that a tech RPG push could be the only thing that is actually going to cause him some problems. But to me, I think Fargo looks pretty safe here. Domi's best bet is to probably assault this second supply. Vignette says I'm looking leaner than my dance videos. Well, some of the old ones I was definitely a bit heavy in some of those, but in terms of the recent ones, I would say I'm a bit heavier now actually, to be honest, in terms of the weight. But thank you, appreciate it. Alright, so Domi continuing to push here, kills the fake barracks. Bit of a Boyka special this, the big tech RPG blob follow-up. Domi has got his second supply re-established as well. And actually Fargo's struggling here. This massive blob of tech RPG gunning down Fargo's main supply, and this is a big moment here. Tox Tractor gets gunned down, Fargo tries to get the tunnel. I think Domi's going to take the win here in this first game of this set, and an important win to get, because when it is random reverse you want to win the mirror. It's not just important for the momentum of the set, but with random reverse the matchups can be sometimes what we call 1-1 matchups.
You versus the winner, perhaps.
Me versus the winner, yeah? I would certainly be down for that. Thank you, big AKABolony, for that massive drop there. And Domi's continuing to push. Fargo has got his what would be his third supply, but does he have anything to stop these super techs running around? We actually have 2 super techs there. Domi not taking his third supply yet. Fargo somehow still hanging in there. But here comes the reinforcements. 3 quads. The RPG unload. Fargo is actually popping there. And that was a mini Fargo pop, to be honest. Arms dealer being sold as well. Little bit of harass from Fargo, but I don't think Domi cares at this point. He is continuing to push in. Oi oi. Herb says, can someone tell me who was the genius to get Dominator to agree to this challenge? Well, it is the big, and I did give him a shout out at the start, it is AKABolony, so shout out for this entertainment. And Dominator is just relentless with these techs. Fargo popping his quads, and that is, ladies and gentlemen, a Fargo pop there. Where the units pop, they achieve nothing, they get totally shut down, and there is no way Fargo is coming back from this. So we're going to see Dominator take a 1-0 lead here. Daniel says, easy Fargo oob. First terrorist failed to kill worker, Dominator wrecked. So there we are. I said give it one game. Give it one game and we were going to see some comments. And ooh, we have got a few more games for a little bit more tasty drama. So hello Arosa. Give her a hi cat. As we go into game number 2. Your first and last win, says Fargo. Fargo map. So I have made a map pool here, guys. And I've gone for pretty meta maps, to be honest. So generally we get good games on these sort of maps. Fargo's just clicked accept. So we're going to go in and out, just so they can see the armies. Ooh, nice. Nice. Tasty matchup. They're not exiting? No? Okay. I thought we were going in and out. Never mind. No in and out. Okay, they're continuing. Alright, so in the bottom of natural threats we have Fargo with the Toxin. And in the north with the Air Force we have Dominator. Smart says go Domi go. DeDuSu says easy for Domi. Should definitely drop an easy there. Right, so we see 2 supplies. Now what will be the production? An airfield for Dominator. And a war factory, okay. Not something you see every day. So he's going to be going V with Hellfire, I guess, or Tovi and Raptors here. Fargo getting a decent spread of tunnels so far. It's scaled from Wales, it's scaled from southeast England. Smart. Lithuanian hooligan should be punished. Okay. Fair contribution, that. Alrighty, so we have a bit of a size worker here. Is he gonna drop down a tunnel? He has gone for the scout. Has he seen that airfield? I think he might have done. And he's also gonna get the scout. Is he on the war factory? Is that in vision? It probably is. So Fargo is now aware that Domi is doing the Raptor V build, and Domi's now throwing down Iraqs as well. Firebase on the left from Dominator. And Domi is shutting down that technical as well, so pretty solid start from Dominator. He's got a decent defense by his airfield. And to be fair, of late, I don't get a challenge prediction right, so maybe I'm going to be out here. It's looking pretty good for DoMiNaToR so far. Let's see. Sneaky tunnel getting established here, but that is never ever going to get up, and Domi just crushes that. Fargo, he does throw down a third. Do we see a second arms dealer? No, we don't. Raptors flying in. Tunnel is down. Two terrorists literally just walking in here, and they actually might get that firebase. They do. And are we going to see a push from Fargo soon? Nothing yet. Fargo's still going for the eco boom. Tox rebels have been made for the oil, and nice target fire on the quad. It looked like Domi was potentially going for a tunnel, but in the end he took the quad, so that was very nice. Firearm says Tovi and Komi. Now normally when you see an airfield and a war factory, you expect the V and the Raptor. Bit of a Google build actually. It's something you'd see Google do quite a bit. We see 3 Raptors in the mix now. Fargo still playing it relatively slow. Ooh, and one Raptor does go down. Question mark from Fargo. So we are starting to see the beef. It is starting to get there. Right, Fargo is on his 2 arms dealers. Domi's definitely got to push out soon, because you can't really allow Tox to have the whole map like this without pushing out, especially if Fargo starts to throw down a palace. But Fargo is on the 2 oil and the 3 supply. His eco is very, very good at the moment. DoMiNaToR, do we see a strategy center? We do not. More fire bases being thrown down. DoMiNaToR playing this quite slow, it seems. Picks off a tunnel and gets out of there. Yeah, it seems like DoMiNaToR's happy to just pick off tunnels here and there, get that XP raking up. 3 fire bases now being dropped on the left, and the V's in position to defend on the right. We actually don't see anything really up the middle. So if Fargo was to pop here and just sort of walk into that position, he'd get 4 Raptor kills there actually. Fourth supply being thrown down from Fargo, and the palace at 60%. Not sure I like how passive DoMiNaToR's playing this. He's going to make something happen now. Raptors are coming in. Here comes that V push we were talking about. Certainly delayed though. Fargo. Ooh, he's actually split his army here, Fargo, but he actually he sees the wall of fire bases there and realises he can't achieve much there. Search and destroy up for DoMiNaToR now, so literally these V's can just pick off these quads at range and shouldn't take any damage. Fargo is retreating, but here is the second army. Is Domi aware of this? Seems like... Ooh, he's not using these units as of yet. He's aware now. And that is 1 dozer down, plus the search and destroy. So that was quite a well-timed tech tear-up from Fargo there. And there is the carpet, and that does take down the supply. Ooh, and there was another terrorist in there. And wow, if he'd have hunted DoMiNaToR there, that could have been massive. Raptors flying in. Tunnel gets taken out. Wraith says Dom is a crybaby. Okay. Thank you for that contribution, Wraith. Ooh, a V got picked off there. Fargo gunning this this oil down, and I actually don't think Fargo's in the worst position here. If he manages to gun that oil down, it's going to be close. Going to be close. No, this quad's AFK. Someone needs to tell Fargo that that quad was AFK. Otherwise, that oil would have gone down actually there. Nice little camp from Fargo there. Another stinger in the mix here. 2 tunnels here. So Fargo at this point is relatively safe. And here is the key piece to Fargo's composition. He has the palace, he has the market. So are we going to see Jarman Kell? Are we going to see some buggies? One lone quad trying to finish off that oil. Doesn't do it. The Raptors just get away. Search and destroy again being thrown down for DoMiNaToR here. Ooh, and are we going to see 4 Raptors go down here? No, he messed it up. He totally messed it up. He control fired the ground here and he needed to sort of spread them a bit and hit the airfield. So that was a big fail from Fargo there. Raptors coming in and Raptors going down actually. Decent pop from Fargo. How many buggies do we see? A couple of buggies in the mix. Jarman Kell is up, but DoMiNaToR is level 3 and he is throwing down that CC. Will he go for Pathfinders or is he going for the Spectre? Looks like he's probably gone for the Spectre gunship. Big V push now. Ooh, there's a lot of RPGs in there. 2 more Raptors coming in. The Ambo just about survives, and these Vs are pushing in. DoMiNaToR does lose his oil, and he's mined out there as well. So this push has really got to do a lot of damage here, I would suggest. A lot of damage to Fargo. Ooh, loses a V to a tops tunnel there with search and destroy. That's not what you want to be doing. Jarman Kell again. Sniping a V as well. Buggies are going to try and chip away at this army too. So, ooh, I think Jarman went down there. Yeah, Jarman did go down there. There he is. That is what's left of Jarman Kell. Not a lot of him. Tech coming down the left. That's the TT. So that's the end of the search and destroy. But is Fargo going to hold this push? What does he have? He has... Oh, that A10! That A10! That has literally just sealed the deal, and DoMiNaToR is going to take a 2-0 lead. Nicely timed. Very nicely timed. 10k says Fargo GG. Nothing from DoMiNaToR. So we have a 2-0 lead here. Very, very nice. And now the pressure is on Fargo. You know, you're 2-0 down, and you've got to micro well with your Air Force. So it's not a gift win, this. It's a pressure win that he's got to get here. How are we doing in chat? We look all right. Gonna open a window. It's warmer today than it was. We have the Big Size in chat. Hello, Big Size. Very nice to see such an inactive player. An inactive legend, actually. I'll correct myself. DoMiNaToR says, have fun. I'm sure Fargo's having a lot of fun after that last game. AAA says we're waiting for the Big Size webcam. Alrighty, so not having the greatest of starts is Fargo, but in the south, very happy with how this set is going so far. We have DoMiNaToR with Toxin. And in the north, in his favoured blue, with Air Force, it is Fargo. So Fargo, I would suggest, is the self-proclaimed best air player. It's certainly a faction he does like. So if there is an army he would pick to get himself a win on the scoreboard, this would probably be it. And we are seeing the normal 2 supply and actually a war factory being thrown down here with a little dozer move out to deny some workers. Big Size says, Mark Smart, what's your top 5? Go, Dommy, go. Ah, we see the Boyka tunnel bug there. So you see that red box on that? That is a bug, ladies and gentlemen. See how that worker is in there? And that means Fargo can't run that worker over. So that tunnel is established. Hello, Piero, in the chat. In comes the first set. Alright, this does have something in it. What is he going to go for? ET on the power? Oh, don't tell me he's going to get the V as well. Okay, so he does take the power down. Quad, I think, was looking for the dozer, but he's actually going to intercept a V here, yeah, and Fargo has to turn back with that. Another quad being rallied in from DoMiNaToR, so he's playing this very aggressive here. Much different approach to the matchup compared to Fargo last time, who took it very campy, really. Ooh, Tech RPG comes in, and that V does go down. Nice crush from DoMiNaToR, and Fargo is getting absolutely wrecked here, actually. V, and is he going to pick the ambo off? Ooh, decides to save the tech. Lone quad coming in. And yeah, he does pick that ambo off. Scraps up the quad. Oh my gosh. He's going to lose another V. He's lost another V. Wow, so really rough start. The only saving grace for Fargo at this point is his economy hasn't been hurt, but already losing 2 Vs and an ambo. But, Domi did forget about this dozer. And that, I think, is actually quite massive. So he's denied all that mining from DoMiNaToR and was actually building a Patriot in DoMiNaToR's base. That's a bit, that's a bit BM, really. And he's leaving that scaffold there. Okay, he does cancel it. I'm using a Blue Yeti microphone, which is just on my left here. This headset is a Razer headset. I'm not using the mic of this, though. Okay, so a quad is damaging the Chinooks, and here comes a nice little Tech RPG push. Oh, I think he should have committed to killing that V. But he has now delayed the mining. So that was important for DoMiNaToR after taking that economical damage himself. He is actually, again, putting the pressure on. We see a combat Chinook from Fargo. Yeah, and DoMiNaToR only has text there. I think that combat Chinook is currently empty, though. And it is hard. This was what makes air so much better than the other USAs. Not just the build versatility, but the laser, the point laser defense, shutting down those RPG pushes. And Fargo is now moving out. Decent little drop off from DoMiNaToR there. Choose those Vs away. Fargo is loading up his combat Chinook, though. And I think the issue for DoMiNaToR here is, yeah, only just throwing down his third supply. So I think economy-wise, that's not going to pay for itself the time this big blob comes across the map. Yeah, and this combat Chinook with the V composition is so hard to deal with. Laser defense shutting down the RPGs there, and this push is a very, very scary push. Daniel Cyrus D says, Expert Fargo. HSN Leb, Domi on fire. This is 3-0. Well, hold your horses, guys, because we have a little delay. So I am catching up with the chat. But this push from Fargo is not going to be easy to hold. There's an attempt at a Boyka special there, the TT from behind, whilst pushing in with the techs. But yeah, if microed correctly, there's no way Domi can hold this if Fargo micros these Vs correctly. Combat Chinook as well can literally just sit on the quads. He isn't targeting the quads actually. But yeah, it's still enough. Oh, one quad is picking away at the Combat Chinook. Did nearly go down. It does go down actually. But still, 5 techs versus 6 Vs? GG from DoMiNaToR. Yeah, there's no way you can hold that amount. So the early pressure was good. Micro from Fargo not great, but he managed to preserve his economy and he rebuilt those Vs and he managed to push across the map and get himself on the scoreboard. So that is a 2-1. You totally are correct there, Rams. Domi on 2 supplies can't keep up the aggression for that long. We have some agreements or disagreements in chat on the top 5. Did I miss Smart's top 5? I think I might have done. If I missed it, feel free to copy and paste it again. I think I might have missed it. Okay. Alrighty, so we're going into the next game, and this should be DoMiNaToR's map. Liquid gold, interesting. Big Sai says, say my name. Now says, Fargo is so easy. Say my name properly, Yahaha. Is that how you say it? It's Hassan. Gotcha. Enormous size, says Hepsi. Ooh, this actually could be quite interesting on this map. Alright, let's introduce these armies. So in the south of, in the north of Liquid Gold, we have Fargo with the Imp. And in the south, we have DoMiNaToR with the Vanilla China. So the reason I think this is interesting is because V China can get an absolute ton of oil here. DoMiNaToR's actually getting 2 barracks before his supply. Barracks from Fargo as well. It'd be funny if Fargo just helixed and walked across the map and won. That could actually work here. Okay, and 2 supplies from DoMiNaToR as well. So super duper greedy build here actually. In terms of oil grab, might just pop off. Wraith says top 10 and no scuba. Okay. And it is going to be a Lix from Fargo. Yeah, and Fargo is almost anticipating what Domi's going to do here. He's getting into position to deny the oil. That is quite nice to get that minigunner down there to deny that. He's got a dozer to deny this. So actually all DoMiNaToR is going to have is these 2 safe oil, which, don't get me wrong, is still good. But the issue here is the airfield is super delayed. So this helix is literally just going to come across the map and win the game. Just literally dozer, airfield, other dozer, good night. Let's get into the next game. That's literally what it should be, but it is Fargo. So you never know, he might lose this helix to a couple of tank hunters. DoMiNaToR now sees the Lix and is like, oh, you are Oh, kidding me. 2 MiGs. They do hit. And yeah, just an instant quit. And you easy from Fargo. You easy from the Fargo. So I did call it at the start, guys, that Elix could just walk across the map. But there you go. Big Size says Boyka been losing a lot lately. Well played, Tommy. You did well there from Fargo. Never saw a bigger tryhard. Says Goy, who did 3 Firebase on his side. Smiley, smiley face. Ha 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 ha. And accepts. Oh, I've missed the top 10 completely. Where is the top 10? Let's have a look here. Ah, there's the top 10. All right. Well, you guys know the armies, China Imp. So let's read out this top 10. In reverse order, Mart Smart's top 10. In 10th place, we have Asus. In 9th place, we have SBL. In 8th place, we have Freestyler. In 6th place, we have Dominatrix. In 5th place, we have Logica. In 4th place, we have Boyka. 3rd place, we have Vivid. 2nd place, we have Huge Humbug, or aka The Size. And in 1st place, we have the host. Very kind of Mart Smart there. Alright, so let's get into the game. And this is the variation. So Fargo is not delaying his second supply. Or his first supply even, like Domi did. He's still going for the oil grab. And Domi's just going... Yeah, he's just going dual war factory spam here. So a bit of a variation. Herb laughing at the banter. Alright, Flamer coming across the map from Dominator. Those are preemptively sent to deny the oils, but Fargo is being sneaky, and I very much like that. He's sending that up to this oil, but Domi's going to be on top of that. He will shut that down, actually, yeah. Nice dozer movement. Flamer. So Flamer will also get here to shut down that oil. Oh, and Domi seems to have forgotten about that, so Fargo might actually get that. And meanwhile, Fargo is going to have MiGs in place to shut that Flamer down. Got a bunker down on the left. But it is literally just 4 Flamers for Dominator to open, then Outpost. Another Flamer coming in. Are these MiGs going to reload? Fargo forgotten about that oil in the top right. So these MiGs, they need to take that Flamer out. They do take the Flamer out, and Tank Hunters are in place to shut down this outpost. Red Guard is moving into position as well. So if Fargo, yeah, he's not going to take damage from this. It's therefore going to look very, very good for him. Yeah, totally shut down there. And Fargo's, yeah, he's going to get Dominator's oil, and there's the beacon. How do I delete that? Can I delete that? Don't know how you delete it. Fargo says, you okay? Doesn't look like it. Ooh. Ouchie, ouchie, ouch. Is that going to tilt Dominator? Dominator is not out of this. He has thrown down 2 extra supplies. Barrack's been thrown down as well. Continuing to push across with Flamers, but they are at the moment just getting shut down by these MiGs. Fargo now with a war factory and a nice bunker surround here, actually. Very nice bunker surround. Dominator with a very aggressive third war factory, but Fargo is on... He's on 4 oil actually. Just loses one. That's the third oil, or just the 3 oil actually. Wraith says, "Size, who are you supporting?" Anthony has 85 is having to do female duty. He is watching a movie later. Continuous flamer spam from DoMiNaToR, but this is gradually feeding Fargo to level 2 and then of course level 3, which would be very big. DoMiNaToR gradually getting rid of the oils here and continuing to put on the pressure. Fargo floating nearly 5k. Doesn't want to be doing that. Nice range on that bunker. And one dozer does go down. So despite the UOK, I think it's still not looking bad for DoMiNaToR, to be honest. Prop is being established. Very ballsy second dozer out on the map there. But can Fargo get these middle oil? That would be massive for him. And DoMiNaToR's forgotten about this this flamer up here. Oh, is that the last dozer of Fargo? That is the last dozer. Oh, he's a lucky boy. He is a lucky boy. So we see the XP difference here, but don't think you have to panic if you're DoMiNaToR. You still have 2 extra supplies. There were some troop crawlers in the base of, or some red guard in the base of DoMiNaToR here. Actually capturing a few buildings, that's pretty annoying. Forgetting about that flamer, I think, is quite a big mistake. We'll see how it pans out. Is DoMiNaToR running out of steam here? Those red guards certainly distracted him. Fargo is using that opportunity to push out. This flamer nearly went down to the mines. And that's pretty massive, because what that flamer is going to do now is totally shut down this whole area. Dozer goes down as well. Troop crawler coming in for Domi. Size, how big a donation for a few dance moves on the webcam. I'm lacking a bit of space here to do a bit of ballroom, to be fair. It's not the biggest room, this office. Flamer bugging out. Thank you, dear. Just being handed the water by the wife. Lovely. DoMiNaToR has actually now got he's got 3 oils back up. He's decided to leave that oil, and he's actually going to take it back himself. Fargo is level 3 though, and there is the artillery. It looks like it's going... Where is it going? There's a bomber here. Is that going in the middle? No. It's just getting shot down. So I don't think that's gonna... Yeah, that's not gonna achieve anything. Bit of a waste really from Fargo there with those general powers. A lot of action happening on the right side of the map here. These oil are still unclaimed. Fargo's still trying to get them. And if he shuts that flamer down, he may well, but here comes a pretty big push. 4 troop crawlers in the mix, and 2 outposts and an ECM. So that does make the MiGs less effective, but if you can get a big shot and a big firestorm off on them, still do an absolute ton of damage. This is definitely not the best engage for Domi here. Flamers are a bit AFK, and there come the MiGs. So that is a pretty tasty napalm strike there. And suddenly this army of Dominators is dwindling. It's going to be a big moment in the set if Fargo actually takes this game. Bomber coming in for Dominator, and he has MiGs of his own now, so it's turning into potentially a little bit of a MiG war, and this could go a little bit later. Mines coming in on the supply. Dominator still on the 4 oil though. Fargo just on the 2 now, but Flamers are pushing in, and 1 oil I think could get taken down here. Nope, these Flamers are not being controlled at this point. Ooh, the MiGs, that is... Ooh, that was almost a massive fail. That really was, it was almost a massive fail from Fargo there. He's actually going to try and capture this. I think just kill it, to be honest, at this point. Are you going to really hold on to that? I don't know. Let's see. Both players are now level 4. Can I speak Danish? Jeg taler lidt dansk. Jeg forstår lidt dansk. But it's not good, I must say. It's not great. Ooh, that is a nice bomber from Fargo. So 2 MiGs going down. Those are Domi's got his MiGs on air patrol there. Millard, if you're in chat, shout out to Millard for your air patrol MiGs there. And that oil finally goes down, but we need to see a little bit of a fight over these middle supplies, because Fargo at home is pretty much dry, only having the 1 oil now, but he is getting that supply on the right. 3 crates remain, and this is definitely the best game of the set so far. And wow, that building taking some damage. Hello, Hummy. Good to see you in the chat. Nice bomber from Domi there, just to keep on top of that supply from Fargo. Doesn't take it down though. Nice spread of the minigunners as well. And oh, this MiG usage is horrific, really. Really is. Yeah. That might have just be the end of Fargo there. Yeah, you can't afford to lose your MiGs like that, and he is running out of steam. Nice nice spread of minigunners from Dominator. Probably could secure that supply as well, and Dominator just has a ton of MiGs as well. Hello, Casper. He's not impressed with the Danish. Well, you are pseudo-Danish, being from Malmo. You can understand the Danish as well. And Dominator pushing in could be the final nail in the coffin here. I'll go with an artillery strike. I think Domi was aware of that. Was he? I think he was. It seemed to pull his units back, and that is the CC GG from Fargo. So He definitely spoke too early there with the "Are you okay?" comment, no doubt about it. Missed Lotus taking Fargo's oil. Well, I'm using Streamlabs. The only two options I know of are Streamlabs and OBS. Hello, Legionnaire in the chat. Fargo making a lot of mistakes though, losing units unnecessarily. Oh my god, those MiGs. Yeah. So many wasted MiGs, that's for sure. DeDuSu from Fargo. I would say this is a map that suits Fargo. It's a bit more of a rushy map, I would say. Oh, and a China stealth. Alright, so in the south with the stealth we have Fargo in the blue. And in the north, in the green with Vanilla China, it is DoMiNaToR. Are we seeing a third dozer here? We are seeing a third dozer. There was no CC cell, so a third dozer from DoMiNaToR. So we are going to see a truck rush and a straight 3 supply. Truck rush is pretty meta on this map though, so you would assume Fargo would get terrorists in position, to be honest. Sexy says China Imp isn't that badly balanced. Of course Imp is better. I also think on that map it's even potentially better for China, just the distance and the amount of oil, so yeah. Alright, so truck coming across the map. Fargo, what is he doing? Not in position with his terrorist here. DoMiNaToR does go for the tunnel. Beacons that tunnel as well. Dancing around a little bit. Fargo, he literally just hit the supply. He didn't kill a truck with that because he was paying attention here. But he is getting a sneaky tunnel up on the left. Flamer coming across for DoMiNaToR as well. So this truck will get shut down. But is it a big enough distraction for DoMiNaToR to actually get the Flamer in? We shall see. Just want to check for the scrap deny. No scrap deny. And in comes the Flamer, but is this terrorist? Terrorist gets denied. Flamer is still pushing in. Ooh, it's bugging out a bit. Fargo literally just decides to sell that supply. And finally the Flamer gets taken down. But another Flamer coming in for DoMiNaToR. Now, he is getting harassed. Oh, that was massive. The harassment meant that he wasn't paying attention. If he'd have gunned that terrorist down, he would have had the Flamer on the arms dealer. So now that game... Now this game has swung quite a bit because Fargo has 2 sneaky tunnels up in DoMiNaToR's base and can literally just pop here and get on top of these trucks. But at the moment, seems to be a little bit slow in his harass. Whereas DoMiNaToR's got this proxy war factory. And he's sending flamers from all 3 sides. Super Tech denying the one on the left, but this Flamer is going to kill the second supply of Fargo one more time. Second Flamer gets denied, so yeah, for the second time Fargo's lost his second supply there. Super Tech putting in the work. That is a bunch of trucks that go down there. And he's actually going to take the supply. Tunnel building. DoMiNaToR does see it though. So it's all about this Super Tech to do the damage at this point because Fargo is on his 1 supply. DoMiNaToR's actually re-expanded to the middle, but that is unfortunate. There is a tunnel there. And this Super Tech is now going to take down another supply. Both dozers are literally side by side here and could be taken down. Ooh, he should see those mines. Does he see those mines? Yeah, he's aware of the mines. And quads have been popped here. Right, so we see both players on one supply. The difference is Fargo does have a lot of quads, but it is this super tech which is going to seal the deal here for Fargo. Ririk says $100 to delete Domi's beacon. I actually don't know how to delete the beacon. I'm clicking on it. Maybe I need to be on observer mode or something. Nice supply placement. You learn from... Yeah, and that is the end for DoMiNaToR here. He's trying one last sneaky flamer, but... Yeah, very unfortunate. It was an epic start, and I think it all came down to not paying attention to that flamer. Super tech back out, and it is just so annoying. I mean, I wish I could see how many units that tech has killed, but it's definitely in the double figures. GG from DoMiNaToR, and that wasn't a bad effort from DoMiNaToR actually. Certainly a bit dicey from Fargo. And we see a 3-3 scoreline. Yeah, Daniel, you are right that super tech is going to win the game, and yes, it did. Alright, so we see the reverse. And for sure Fargo is partial to a truck rush as well, so I don't think it's a surprise what is to be expected here. Okay, so now in the pink, in the south of DeDuSu, we have DoMiNaToR with the Stealth General. And in the north, in the blue, with the Vanilla China, we have Fargo. Vignac says select beacon and press delete, you naughty naughty thing. And is this going to pay off, what we see from Fargo here? So we see the supply on the right side, so the truck is actually going to come through here as opposed to the left. And there it goes. A double truck rush actually from Fargo. DoMiNaToR does have a terrorist in position, and he does have one on the left side as well. Fargo placing the beacon there. And placing the beacon by this tunnel as well. Will Crush Dummies worker with the dozer, very nice. Truck is still playing around here. Truck on both sides actually. So the players have to pay attention in two positions. Fargo's decided to go home with the left truck. Ooh, is this truck? Oh, it could have turned maybe and got in. It is not. Do we see the scrap deny? We do. Very nice scrap deny there. And a flamer. Sneaky flamer coming in from Fargo. With an outpost as well. Ooh, is DoMiNaToR gonna spot this? Doesn't look like it. Going to be putting the pressure on though with this tech RPG push. Worker being thrown down as well, and a sneaky tunnel on the left. But Fargo has, well, 3 flamers currently rallying to DoMiNaToR's base. So we do need to keep our eye on those. But it may not matter if we get some super techs on the map. Fargo's forgotten about his first flamer actually. That's a pretty big mistake. A little bit of lag there. I think the flamer probably. Lots of lag. And this supply is actually going to be saved here. One tech does go down, and in come the flamers. What is Fargo doing? He's forgotten about these flamers. But this one, oh my word, and the arms dealer is going to go down. Everything could have gone down. Domi with his scrapped up tech does need to put in a lot of work here. Fargo with the UAFK and only burns down the arms dealer. Flamer coming back in on this second supply, burns down 3 workers there, so pretty decent, but DoMiNaToR does have 5 there. Anyway, hasn't pulled his workers back here yet. He's microing this tech, and he does have a super tech. Ooh, is that scaffold abuse? Now, is that the hunt? That is the hunt. Fargo is hunted. Still on 3 supplies though, and still on 2 war factories. So Fargo can still spam enough to win this game. DoMiNaToR swinging back round and is going to take down one of Fargo's supplies. But in comes this push, and this is a pretty scary push. I think a big enough push to potentially kill this second supply, but DoMiNaToR's bringing the super tech home. And he just about manages to hold on to that second supply, and this super tech might just win the game. Can we ask Domi to choose a colour? Yeah, we could ask Domi to keep a consistent colour. Ooh, he's losing a lot of quads here though, and he just about got his arms dealer back. 3 more flamers and a gap coming across the map. But how do you deal with this super tech? You need a few gaps to deal with this. Yep, so DoMiNaToR's just going to sit here. Killing trucks. Needs to make his mind up on what he wants to kill, I think, here. Ooh, and 3 flamers mean DoMiNaToR definitely can't pop out of this tunnel anymore. And the super tech is coming back home to try and deal with this. But why isn't Fargo getting on top of this arms dealer? DoMiNaToR has a tunnel there he could actually pop from as well. And this super deck has literally just put in so much value. The amount of units it's killed, and DoMiNaToR decides to go for a big counter. So quads coming in on the second supply of Fargo, and he actually decides to sell that. Yeah, Dominator for sure has enough to close this game out now. Yeah, even a Vet3 quad in the mix. Fargo is trying to push in, but how are you going to hold that? Actually, he's flaming his own units a little bit there. And once again, spoke too early. GG from Fargo.
You have been defeated.
And that is Domi maintaining his lead 4 games to 3. Right, and we now have Dominator's map. Why did it suddenly lag when you were getting attacked? I couldn't control anything up to 57 ping. It was 10 ping. Looks intentional. Go change internet. Do it again and I'm out. Wow. Loser, go out. I will do it now. Okay, let AKA see it. Exactly, says Fargo. And the drama is starting, ladies and gentlemen. Get some brains, says Fargo. Get some brains and stop lagging. Or lagging. Stop lagging. Oh, we're getting some matchups tonight. It is Air Tank. Alright, so we are going to see Fargo with the Air Force in the blue. And I forgot to ask Dominator to pick a colour, didn't I? The drama distracted me. And in the north, we have Dominator with the tank. So are we going to see the world's best no-eco? No, we're going to see the world's best dozer control, by the look of it. Okay, we are going to see the world's best no-eco. CSD with the easy. Xcal didn't write any rules, Scud bug is allowed, yeah. That is very true. You do have to say to people these days, fair play rules, don't map hack, don't bug abuse, don't DDoS, don't cheat. Don't account share. Don't point push. Got to write all that stuff down. Alrighty, so we are seeing what is to be expected from Fargo here, which is the no eco. Dominator at home. Going for the standard 2 suppliers. And that is quite smart from Dominator, so he has beaconed that to double check. Yeah, so he now knows it's a no eco. He's checked that same position again, and he realizes Fargo is faking a no eco. So the question is, how is Dominator going to deal with this? Fast prop being thrown down for Dominator. But is he going to have enough GATs? That prop is only at 50%. And these Vs can literally just get on top of this war factory. 2 GATs at home. Oh, this one going to be picked off. And yeah, this is... I can't see Dominator holding this. Outpost has been made. A well played from Fargo there, so he actually laser locked the flank GAT as well. Dominator going to be trying to get that ECM out now, but the power is going to go down, and it just denies that ECM popping out. ECM is out now, but this is my thing, this is my point. Didn't have enough units out to hold the V. So sure, you do need an ECM, but you do need some GATs in your base as well. Fargo not healing his V there. But DoMiNaToR currently has no production and he throws in the GG. So Fargo equalising the score. Fast air, that's scaffold supervisor. I'm talking that to the day activities. We have the big Hawkey in the chat. And I'm stuck in the game here. Rosa says fast prop is the best thing to do. Big Size is back. Hello, Big Size. Welcome, welcome. Alright, so how is DoMiNaToR going to play the reverse? So in the north with the tank, we have in blue Fargo. And in the south with Air Force General, now sticking to green, we have DoMiNaToR. DoMiNaToR going to be playing this... No, he's not going to be playing this differently. He is faking a 2 supply. Will this be a pure no eco or will it be the search and destroy variation? I'm going to have a look for a spy drone. There is a spy drone. So this is going to be a no eco from DoMiNaToR as well. Chat is saying, is Fargo getting to DoMiNaToR? Maybe. Not like you can no eco, says Fargo. So there is some rally scouting going here. We do see some mind games with the scaffold placement. Will Fargo recheck like DoMiNaToR did? Domi definitely knew it was coming. He just couldn't deal with it. What is Fargo's response going to be? I can see if there's any lag spike here, a little bit of drama occurring. So let's have a look at this micro. Big moment here. V coming in. Ooh, wow, and takes way too much damage from that first gap. Way too much damage. Ooh, and DoMiNaToR needs to get that ambulance over there quick. Even invests in a repair drone. So I think he will just about, yeah, he just about saves this. Fargo, should he have chased it down a little bit faster? Maybe. Ooh, and once again the V nearly goes down here. Very intense moment actually going on right now. And this is... Oh, DoMiNaToR's got to be careful. Outpost is locked on. And a good unload from Fargo as well. And here is the difference. Now the prop is later, but oh, a V's going to go down. Yeah, a V's gone down. To be fair, I didn't see any lag. We are staying at 10. And DoMiNaToR is losing this game potentially. Still has 1v. If he micros this perfectly, he's not out of it yet. One Gat gonna sneak in DoMiNaToR's base, so if the Chinooks go down, it's gonna be massive. It is going to get in. Is DoMiNaToR aware of this? Oh, wow. DoMiNaToR loses his other no-eco V. And a GAT is in the base of DoMiNaToR now as well. Fargo is going to be taking the lead here because one more V and Ambo is coming across the map, but the ECM is already out. It gets locked down, and that is the GG from DoMiNaToR. Fargo taking the lead in this set. No, I am from the UK. I am from the southeast of England. I just fool you guys with some Danish and with some Arabic. We have a 75-second delay on the stream, so there is a decent delay. Very decent delay. Yami said, oh, there's Yami here. Easy for Fargo. Alrighty, so this is going to be Fargo's map pick. Wraith says, Domi expert. We have some fans for Fargo, we have some fans of Domi in the chat. God in no eco. Did you claim to just be a god? Even God has won more tourneys than Fargo and he doesn't even play ZH. Alrighty, Vendetta, nice map. And another nice matchup. A laser infantry. Very nice matchup, actually. So in the top of Vendetta, in the blue, we have Fargo with the infantry. And in the south, sticking to the green, we have DoMiNaToR with laser. I think DoMiNaToR just needs to compose himself a little bit. Getting baited, getting a little heated in between these games. And did not micro the best here. Fargo says you know it. So is that going to be a Lix? Yes, it is going to be a Lix. You know it. No need to hide it easy. Queued it easy. Well, it is a very open map, so you can fly this Lix in left or right. Very open, no bunkers. So it isn't that easy to have your MDs in position. What is DoMiNaToR's reaction going to be here? Don't think... Hey, Domi's got an Ambo with MDs here. Not sure about that when you're seeing a Lix. Lix is now on the field. So the bunker is going to be made. Yeah. I mean, the MDs are going to do damage here. But if that Lix... Oh my word, and Fargo has not constructed the bunker there. And the Lix got very, very damaged. It was a very... what's the word? Fast unload of that Lix, and I think a very important one as well. He really preempted that the MDs were going to gun that down. And he is actually making another Helix behind this. DoMiNaToR does have the Tovi and is slowing down another war factory, but this fresh Lix can get into DoMiNaToR's base, and Fargo actually has units at home to defend as well. So Fargo is now skating in. with this Helix, and a very big moment here. Chinooks are pulled from Dominator. That was an important pull. Power does go down. Supply goes down, and Fargo decides to unload. Dominator is doing well here. He's damaging and he's zoning out the second licks, but he's gonna micro carefully into places. Denies the trucks from Fargo. Oh, and he's putting those Chinooks back to mine. Is that a bit risky? I think that might be a bit risky. Are we going to see the licks go down here? Yes, we are. Very nice MD laser lock from Dominator, and another licks has gone down. Damage is going to be done though in Dominator's base as well. Does pull the Chinook. And Tovies are in position, and the third licks is gonna go down, and Dominator's held. He's got flashbangs and don't even need to hide it. Mr. Easy Fargo is in a very bad spot here. He has made another licks though. Dominator chasing that licks with his Tovies. And what does Fargo have at home? He is hunted and he has no base. Oh yeah, Dominator is going to take this game. Laser lock coming in. And that is the end of Fargo. GG. Wow, says Dominator. And the set equalizes once more. Now, I have an important announcement to make. If the set does go to a decider, it becomes $100. That is a very important announcement. Book of Fargo strats. 1 no eco, 2 helix, 3 helix again, 4 imbalanced armies, 5 helix again. Good game. And Hepsi is laughing at that. Is Kenny on the beer tonight? You on the beer, Kenny? Alrighty, so we have in the south of Vendetta with the Laser General, it is Fargo. And in the north, in the green, it is Dominator with the Inf General. So a very early barracks there from Fargo before the second supply. Now, is he going to be dropping? Yes, he is. Okay, let's keep our eye on this. Dominator rallying out tank hunters. But we have a Patriot drop, potentially, coming across the map for Fargo. Dominator does pull the trucks. Laser lock is pretty fast. One truck goes down. Second truck goes down. That is a decent start for Fargo there. And a war factory being established back at home as well. So the Inf is quite heavily damaged with that drop. can't even remake the trucks yet, and the mining's going to be denied over here, and that is a very ambitious dozer. So one dozer should go down. Yeah, does go down as well. Fargo is laughing there. Kenny on the beer. And DoMiNaToR looks in real trouble here. This drop has really taken him off guard. Are we going to see a troop crawler out on the map? It certainly doesn't look like it just yet. But we are seeing a V push across the map. And the last thing DoMiNaToR wants to take is more economical damage. Ooh, doesn't want to lose that minigunner. He does lose the minigunner, so this MD is going to deny more mining. Fargo does run his V into a bunker though, so that is a mini success for DoMiNaToR there. What do we have at home? Yeah, massive army for Fargo, and DoMiNaToR economy has been hurt badly. And the flashbangs are up for Fargo as well. He is clearing these buildings. And two MDs are causing more damage, and these MDs literally just walked across the map here. Oh, that is painful for DoMiNaToR. He is picking off a Tovi there. And a nice evac. He will get another Tovi as well. But I think Fargo is looking at his MDs. And he's getting a second Rax at home. No search and destroy as of yet for Fargo. Do have the capture building upgrade though. Fargo manages to capture the oils. I think that will be the nail in the coffin. DoMiNaToR pushing across the map with a very small army actually here. Oh, and a little truck coming in for the crush. Nice crush. Oof, but if Fargo gets these oils, that is going to be massive. Another big V push coming across the map, and there are flashbangs in the mix here as well. Domi is now aware of that. He's trying to deny it with a crush. Fargo does get one oil, and that's going to be a real unfortunate moment for DoMiNaToR when he realises now that Fargo has got that oil. And nicely played here from Fargo, dropping off these units. Not looking good, says Fargo. And every time Fargo makes a comment, he loses something. And he literally just lost a V and an ambo to a building. But DoMiNaToR doesn't have any follow-up. He doesn't have MiGs, he doesn't have propaganda. And Fargo has a massive army and he's going to have search and destroy. So Fargo is going to go to match point there. Hello there, Madara. How are you doing? You missed our music at the start. Fargo really headbutting these bunkers here. And losing a V there as well. Didn't really need to do that. Does have a big army at home. DoMiNaToR trying to buy himself a little bit of time, and Fargo microed poorly, really. He's in a position where he should be able to close this game out, but he's not microing these Vs the best. I think another V is going to go down. It does. Flashbangs putting in the work though. MiGs are out on the map and they do have black napalm. So DoMiNaToR's committing to MiGs here. That is an awful lot of Vs though. In come the MiGs. Ooh, it looked like DoMiNaToR might have been thinking about a dozer hunt there. 2 MiGs do go down. 3rd MiG goes down. Not looking good for DoMiNaToR here. These Vs are continuing to push across the map. DoMiNaToR's trying to get his CC up here. Fargo though is getting closer and closer to level 3. And DoMiNaToR's MiGs are just circling there. He needs to get a jackpot hit here to be able to survive this push. The MiGs are coming in now. Not a bad hit, but it's a good split from Fargo. And yeah, the MiGs are going down here. And Fargo's actually got a Ranger capturing the CC of DoMiNaToR. And is that the last dozer? I think it might be. Ooh, mines have come in on the CC. Yeah, so DoMiNaToR had to MiG that. Totally had to MiG that, but look at this at home. Fargo is now level 3. He's on 3 supplies, 1 oil. And it's going to go to match point. Ooh, A10 comes in. So Fargo actually went for a double A10 instead of Pathfinders. But I think it was just to get on top of those MiGs and then push across the map with these Vs and close out the game. Normally a very odd choice not to rush the Pathfinders, but yeah, DoMiNaToR GG's. He knows he's not going to hold those Vs, and Fargo takes a 6-5 lead, and that is match point. Ooh, and this is going to be a very big pressure moment here. It's going to be... DoMiNaToR says there should be 2 mirrors at the start. Fargo says nope. First one, it's like Decider. It's simple logic, use brains. Well, it can still go 6-6 depending on the matchup we get. So whose map is it? So what Dominator needs here is a GLA mirror, any mirror to be fair. He needs a USA GLA, is winnable both ways. Maybe a nuke GLA, depending on the map he picks. He needs something like that. What he doesn't want is, I don't know, air super weapon. Let's see. Oh, okay. Laser versus China. But China can win on this map. China has a good chance on this map. So let's not count Dominator out just yet. Are we going to see another no eco from Fargo though? I think we might, you know. Let's see. It is shaping up to look like it. No, a Ranger is on the map. So Fargo playing this slower. He's actually going to go for the oils here. And so is Dominator. Dominator potentially faking a Gatlix there. He's actually building a war factory there. And if China gets 2 or 3 oils, China can get some work done here. Those are in position for the crush, perhaps. There is a tank hunter here, so Fargo could lose an early dozer. Is Dominator paying attention? Yes, he is. And ooh, that is unfortunate. Doesn't manage to fully gun that down, but he does have an outpost there, and that is one dozer down for Fargo. V coming across the map. Doesn't actually have the capture building upgrade yet, Fargo. Did he forget that? He may have forgotten that. Doesn't have it. Ooh, one dozer going down for Dominator. Does need to keep the other alive. Has the capture building upgrade now, so Fargo's gone for an aggressive early V here. And then a late oil grab behind it. And he will get, I think, 3 oils behind this. He's actually going for Dominator's oil as well. And he is going for that dozer, and if that dozer goes down, which it is not yet down, it is now. That is a big loss for Dominator. I don't think he can do it without a dozer. And it was losing this dozer, I think, which was the bigger mistake. He lost that dozer for free. MiGs are going to be up, so now he has to do a major spam across the map with MiG support behind it. MiGs do have black napalm, and that is a very good hit. 3 Vs have gone down. That is the sort of hit Dominator needs to get himself back, and he does need to do some major spam across the map. There is no time to delay. He has a barracks, he has a war factory, and he has an airfield. You just need to be spamming from all of those production facilities across the map. Fargo is throwing down the bunkers. And it's not Fargo's game just yet. That was a lot of tank hunters that went down there, actually. Troop crawler being made, tank hunters being made. Ambulance goes down. Avenger is out. Should DoMiNaToR make a helix if he's got the money? Probably should, right? Make everything you can. Fargo under a bit of pressure here. Realising all he's got to do is hold. He is trying to hold. Second firebase being thrown down. DoMiNaToR capturing lots and lots of oil at this point. MiGs coming in and just about turn back in time. Ooh, he decides to go for the oil. Is that the right choice? Could he have gunned that oil down with these units? Still more and more spam from DoMiNaToR. A decent army. It's going to come down to the engagement. A decent army for Fargo. A lone V here that can be picked off. That is a lot of tank hunters and that is a lot of troop crawlers. 1V gets picked off. That's a good success for DoMiNaToR. Picks off Fargo's lone V as well. Going to secure and maintain that oil as well. So here is a big moment. Gat trying to get into the supply line. Just about gets denied. Ooh. Could DoMiNaToR potentially get the last dozer here? He's not going for it. Should he have gone for it? Needs to pay attention to these Vs. Didn't pay attention. Another big push coming up the middle though. Can Fargo hold on to take this set? MiGs are coming in. Fargo is way, way, way off level 3 though, so Pathfinders are not going to save him. And the MiGs come in and they take down the firebase. Gatliks on the field as well. Can DoMiNaToR do this? Can DoMiNaToR get this to a decider? Madara says it is not over yet. I agree. Fargo's still trying to hold here. Fargo on emergency camp mode. A laser tank here is just going to get picked off. There is a good amount of flashbangs though. A real good amount of flashbangs. And should DoMiNaToR try and get a nice MiG hit here? I think he's got to go for that. Looks like he's going for it. In come the MiGs. That is a good hit. Another decent hit. And he's trying to pick off an Avenger. Ooh, the A move goes onto the Chinook there. It does pick off an Avenger. Ooh, and these tank hunters are bugging out a little bit. More spam coming across the map, and now Fargo is getting closer to level 3. If the Pathfinders get up, I think it's over. How many helix do we have on the map? Not enough. Needs to try and take down as many Vs as possible. The dozer should be picked off. You've got to pick that dozer off. Gatliks swinging round for an angle here. 2 Avengers are in the mix. MiGs are being remade. And oh, how does DoMiNaToR wish he had a dozer right now. Those level 3 general abilities of the Vanilla China. These flashbangs are really putting in the work. Another firebase is going to go down. Fargo's so close to Pathfinders. Does DoMiNaToR realise? Needs to get on top of this barracks. He is fighting the Rangers here. But is DoMiNaToR running out of steam? I think he might be. And Pathfinders can be made here. He is going to gun down the barracks. He needs to gun down the barracks. Yep, Pathfinders are out. He needed to gun down the barracks. MiGs are coming in. Goes for a hit on the V. Gatlix comes in. Pathfinder actually gets run over. Needs to switch to Gats and Helix only now. Barracks is taken out. It's tempting to keep pushing in, but he's got to group his army. A10. Is that going to take the barracks? It is, but that doesn't really matter because with Pathfinders, barracks isn't going to achieve much. Another troop crawler coming in, and that is going to take down the firebase. Can DoMiNaToR do this? He's trying to get on top of the barracks once more. Fargo under a lot of pressure, blocking his own Avenger there. Avenger does go down. MiGs trying to find an angle here. Ooh, needs to group his MiGs. Needs to group those MiGs. Oh, and that V micro, it has the Pathfinder in it. And the V goes down, and has Fargo just thrown the game there? Fargo might have just thrown the game. This is getting intense. Now DoMiNaToR's going for the capture. Where the hell are the MiGs? Get the MiGs up. Why aren't you rebuilding MiGs? Build GATs. All the tank hunter are nearly taking down the V, and Fargo is having to sell here. DoMiNaToR has Fargo CC. So suddenly DoMiNaToR's not hunted anymore, and DoMiNaToR's done it. We are having a decider. Fargo has totally and utterly thrown this game. And DoMiNaToR's making Vs. Wow, wow, wow. You're so bad, DoMiNaToR. And we go to 6-6. Wow, wow, wow. What a game. What a knife edge. Martin and Cyrus D thought it was over, but Fargo lost his V that had the Pathfinder in it. And we have quite a bit of support for Domi in the chat. So the good news is the decider can go both ways. You can win this as China, you can win it as Laser. Hummy says, lol noobs. Oh my god, what a game. This is it. Let's do it. Let's get into the decider. $100 on the line. In the north of San Scorpion, in the blue with Vanilla China, it is Fargo. Will he rue that opportunity? Will he regret that throw? In the south with the laser in the green, it is DoMiNaToR. Barracks thrown down for Fargo. DoMiNaToR making an MD. Looking like a drop is getting prepared here. Ranger being made as well. What is DoMiNaToR going to go for here? And that dozer is being dropped, and I think a firebase might be made here. Whilst DoMiNaToR tries to secure the top oil. Laser Patriot, actually. Ooh, that tank hunter is damaged. And will this Laser Patriot actually get up here? Capture building upgrade has been researched for Domi. And it does get up, so now he could potentially use the dozer to run over those red guards. He isn't though, so I think, yeah, that's going to get denied. Yeah, good deny from Fargo there. MD... Ooh, should really lock that outpost down. He wants the dozer though, he wants the dozer. So at the moment, DoMiNaToR's only on the 1 oil. Yeah, that's a bit late. That was I think, a big mistake not to crush those red guards. And now it's sort of like awfully timed, because now the dozer could be used to repair or crush these red guards. So, bit of an unfortunate moment there for DoMiNaToR. Fargo, meanwhile, is on 1 to 2 oil, and is dropping down an airfield behind this. Second supply phoned down for DoMiNaToR as he looks to establish control of the island as well. Flashbangs in the mix for DoMiNaToR. I think that's a very good choice. This dozer will go down, and Fargo shall find himself on another oil. Has made another Chinook there. Has he forgotten about it? Looks like he has. Okay, now he is on top of that. And I actually quite like DoMiNaToR's position here. He's on 2 oil. He's on... well, 2 supplies and 1 with this 3 Chinook mining going on. And he's dropping down a second war factory for a bit of a Tovi spam. Trying to secure the oil in the middle, but is losing his north oil. Can he get there in time? He does. Very important deny that. And we have some Tovis sitting in the middle. And Fargo's not paying attention to his MiGs. MiGs are going down for free. That is a massive mistake from Fargo. And is Fargo... more MiGs are going down here. What is Fargo doing with these MiGs? DoMiNaToR, he's committed and he's killed 1 dozer, and I think he might be committing for the second dozer. He does see it. Is he going to commit into that dozer? He decides not to. It's a hard call to make, because if you get the dozer, you do feel like you can close the game out, really. Decides to play it slower. Perhaps that is the right choice. Getting on top of these MiGs here with the Tovis, very nice. And that airfield does go down, and this is looking very, very good for DoMiNaToR. And that is not the MiG hits that you need, and DoMiNaToR is on top of Fargo's MiGs here, and it is looking really, really bad for Fargo. Mines have been established, but we have currently no MiGs on the field. Fargo spamming as much as he can to try and hold on here. DoMiNaToR, he hasn't transitioned yet. He does have the middle oil, although Fargo has captured the north oil. So we're seeing a real scrappy fight here of Tovs going down, of MiGs going down. Difference is though, DoMiNaToR is mining from the island. Flashbang's putting in some good work here. Probably needs to just kill this oil. He is going for the kill on that oil. But is DoMiNaToR aware of this little push coming into his base? Doesn't want to get hunted. Tovs coming in. And Fargo, being 6-5 up, was on the brink of victory, but right now he looks on the brink of defeat. More and more Tovs are rallying across the map, but I don't think there is anywhere near enough yet to hold this. And DoMiNaToR takes the set 7 games to 6. Wow, you're bad. GG from DoMiNaToR. Almost identical supplies collected from the two players here. So really, really epic performance from both players. So big round of applause, because that was an epic challenge. We expected some spice, we expected some fireworks, and we did get them. So really, really nice set. That was epic. GG's. Nice set. Thank you to AKA. Big games. He did ask me to play the winner, but I need to eat dinner first. Don't know if you are about for another set. Yeah, he needs to take a break as well. Well, I will eat dinner. I will eat dinner. I will then come back, check Discord, see what's going on, and we'll see if DoMiNaToR's about and if that's something we can do. But yeah, pretty epic. Some really epic games in there. And what was brilliant, really, every random reverse threw up quite an interesting matchup on the maps picked. So well played to DoMiNaToR. GG's there. Congrats to him for the win. Shout out to AKA. Unlucky Fargo in the end. You were very close to sealing that win, but just lost it in the last game there. So I'm going to head off for now, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate the support. As I say, might be back. Might be doing a set when I'm back. But for now, I'm going to end the stream there, and I shall see you all very soon. GG's.
I will work. I will go.
Our plan will succeed. Careful. Watch Would you like to play some